one. There's like 2 of them, but no one goes to them allegedly, or at least none of my friends have said. So I'm like, and I'm open about that. I've done it. So I'm like, I wanted to go, but then I just never got around to it. But
you ever go on Rub Maps?
No, it's a thing. No.
I feel like I've heard about that because of Airey. I feel like he was the one talking about that.
Red Band.
Red Band.
Right. Yeah, Rub Maps is like...
Oh, really?
Yeah. You have to, like, pay for shit and to get, like, the reviews and everything. But, I mean, you can literally, like, type in your zip code and it'll just populate all the one. But, I mean, just driving around the city, you can tell.
Oh, you could
like,
tell. I always tell people.
Like
see, all that's the shit that was in my book. Like, if it's, like, a red sign... If you could, first of all, you usually tell because the windows are all, a spa you can look in and there's like plastic trees and magazines and shit. When you can't see inside, then it's for sure. Yeah, anyone, it's like a hooker. Once you know, like when I used to live in Vegas and my Wyoming friends would come and they'd be like, man, look at this fucking, there's just a smoking hot girl sitting over here at the bar. I'm like, yeah, just first of all, common sense. Have you ever seen a hot chick just sitting by herself at midnight at a bar? And you know, I was like, go ahead, go try, but that shit don't. But now I can spot a hooker. When this last time I was there with my girlfriend, she'd be like, "Really?" I go, really?" I mean, sometimes it's obvious, but the same with massage parlors. You're never gonna trick me. I can just look at it and go, "Oh yes, no, yep, nope, yep, no, maybe, no." There's no maybe.
No, you know right away what you're getting into.
Yeah, I haven't gone in. I don't know. I bet I'm sure my girlfriend wouldn't like it. Like I said, the one girlfriend said she was cool with it. It's just a massage. I was like, I'm not falling into this trap. It's cool with you today when you're happy, but then you'll be like, and you're having fucking Chinese girls jerk you off. Like, oh, you said it was cool. I'm not.
Did you hear Fitzsimmons' story on the Crab Feast about his?
Oh, probably. I don't know. What did he say?
Didn't it get rated after?
His wife got it for him because she had no idea. It came in like one of those value pack things. And so he's in the middle of it. And it potentially might be a dude or trans doing it. And it gets rated as he's in the process of the massage. And he's like, I've got a coupon.
That's great. He's so funny. No, I have to go back and listen to that one.
Do you have a favorite guest from the Crab Feast?
I don't know, man. In the beginning, I used to listen to every single one of them. So, I just like Ryan and Jay were my favorite part, or even Ryan and who was it in the beginning? Yeah, Fultron. I really like Full Charge, and then I like Josh. Towards the end, I didn't listen to a lot of them just because I had so many podcasts. But I'm trying to think who I really liked. Oh, I liked, what's his name? He used to be on him. He had crazy stories. Mick Betancourt. So that's how I met Mick through that. So then me and him kind of hit the Crab Feast scene at the same time, and he had similar crazy stories.
Morepancakes.com.
Yeah, and then I got to start doing shows with him, and he was just a cool-ass dude. I don't think he's doing much stand-up anymore. I think he's just doing shows, but he got me a cool show one time at a sober house, a big ass sober house place, this big ass auditorium, and I walk in. I was late and I was coming to the show, and Bobby Lee was on in front of me, and he's fucking destroying. And I get there with like maybe 5 minutes. They're like, you're next. And right before I go on, they're like, when you go out there, God, who's the dude that would get real drunk and go crazy, like a young actor? What's this guy's name? Not Keanu Reeves.
Not Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf. Yeah. So they're like, yo, okay, you're going on, do 15 minutes. And just so you know, Shia LaBeouf and his girlfriend are sitting in the front row, dead center. Like my microphone stand was like touching their feet. So it was crazy to walk out and then just perform like right to his face. It's like, just don't say anything. But because it was like a week after he had like a meltdown on TMZ. I was like, this shit is crazy. And I had to follow Bobby Lee, who just crushed. But yeah, the old Mick Betancourt days. I don't know what he's doing anymore, but he was always my favorite. He was good, and I just love Ryan and Jay, and Jay's. I like Ryan better, but I think that's everybody.
Don't we all?
But that's just Jay. But Jay's just Jay. I like Jay for what he is, and I knew over time Jay loosened up, and Jay likes to bust balls, which I like. But I never bust his balls enough because I think Jay's one of them dudes. He likes to bust, but you can't really bust back, which is like, well, that's not fun, bro. And then Ryan, but But I both have to thank those guys. They helped me build a fan base, all because of the Crab Feast. That's why I'm sitting here today. So I owe Ryan and Jay, forever. And I just wish they wouldn't have broken up. But
yeah, well, it was interesting when they announced that they were going their separate ways and stuff, and then because we still go back and listen to old classic episodes, and you can kind of pick up on little subtle things. But definitely, what you're mentioning is you definitely give it, but is not as. But I think we all know, you can only trust a guy that hasn't been punched in the face so much.
Yeah. So I remember going through all that, and I talked to Ryan a lot about it as it was happening, and I was like, dude, I said just stay with it. I wanted him to just bring on Josh and keep the Crab Feast, and Ryan's just such a good dude and wanted to be respectful to Jay. But Ryan created the shit. Full Charge was there before Jay. The only thing consistent throughout was Ryan, so I think it would have been okay if Ryan kept it. But Ryan's just a good dude, and I would think Jay would probably, in hindsight, probably wouldn't have done it, or maybe he didn't. Maybe he just wanted to do something new. So I root for both those guys, and it just sucks because they built something.
Yeah.
I don't know why you build it that strong, and then at the time to get out. But
Parting
Ryan was just doing
sorrow.
I know Ryan's getting Rogan spots. Shit's happening. I think I don't know. It seemed like Jay just wanted to go in a different direction, which whatever, man.
That's all relationships at times.
Yeah. Shit. Sometimes you just need a change.
Yeah. Just in Cheyenne, Frontier Days.
Yeah.
Right?
Did 10 days in Frontier Days. Took a beating. Luckily, the gout didn't flare up.
Did you get to see Post?
I did. It was incredible. I had good bad luck. My buddy, so I have a good friend there, Brian Pedersen, he's one of the sponsors, so he takes really good care of me, and I get to be in his VIP booth for pretty much everything. He has like a VIP right down in front of the stage. But then on Post night, the Post ticket was like the hottest ticket that's been there since like Garth. But then he had 2 Post tickets on this private new balcony, VIP balcony for like only 60 people that they built. And he gave those to me, which is super nice of him. He could have sold them for like $1,000. He gave them to me, but the shitty part is it was far away from the stage. It was like it was like a different kind of VIP. So that part sucked because from where we were at, you just saw lights and smoke. And it was my girlfriend's first night in Wyoming was Post night, so it was cool that part. But I wish I'd have been the other nights. I was right up front, which would have been cool. But he put on an incredible show, and Wyoming got so fucking nervous about it. And they brought in like the metal detectors, and everybody thought something bad was gonna happen. I was like, shit ain't gonna happen. It's a bunch of fucking rich white kids. These are like $90 tickets. So the riffraff ain't paying $90. It's fine, and everything worked out fine, But the city just, some of these good old boys, that was the good part about it, is like there's just some dumbass people in Wyoming that don't want to grow. And it is a rodeo. The Cheyenne Frontier is based on, it's the largest outdoor rodeo, and it's a country music. But then, but have Post Malone for the other people. And so when they announced Post Malone, all these fucking dumb old people are like, oh, this will never work, blah, blah, blah. Post Malone sold out in fucking 10 minutes. Sold more tickets than anyone ever since Garth.
Really?
So it was a big kind of fuck you to the older people that don't want the city to grow. And let these kids, no one's going to get... They just see a dude with tattoos on his face, and they're like, oh, he's actually a super talented dude. So
did you get to meet him?
No. You know what? Nobody got to meet him because I looked through everything, and nobody had a picture with him. Of course, if someone would have, I think we'd have seen it, but no. I think he flew in private, and then just it's right. The airport's right next to the arena, and just came, did his shit, and he was gone. Because I didn't even see like the chairman or anybody have a picture with him. So maybe next time.
So I feel like it's rare that you actually go and you get a VIP and don't sneak into a place. We wanted to surprise you. I brought my lanyard. Richie forgot his.
Oh, nice.
But just want to know if you've gone to any games lately or what your most recent one was.
Well, Frontier Days is great for me because they think I'm like a celebrity in Cheyenne. I'm so lucky. And like I said, my boy Pedersen makes it real easy. I actually did sneak into a concert there. So Sir Mix-a-Lot was playing downtown. So I went to Sir Mix-a-Lot. So I didn't have a ticket to the show. And then there was a big rain delay. So the Rascal Flatts show got like pushed back. So I went out there just to drink and hang out. But the fact that show got pushed back, I was like, oh, I might as well go. So then I set up a thing to sneak in. And it was kind of disappointing because when we got up to the ticket thing, no one gave a fuck. So I walked by the first guys ready to do my spiel. I had a ticket. I had everything I wanted to show off in front of my friends and show how I do it. And then the first people just ignored us. And then I was like, oh, all right, well, these guys will stop. The second ones, I was like, oh, well. We did all this prep work for nothing. So I haven't snuck into – I'm trying to think what I snuck into lately. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, there's a chance I might this weekend because there's big shows here. Because Billy Joel on Wednesday, Zach Brown on Thursday, and then Rolling Stones on Friday. So one of those – and I live across the street from Coors Field, so a lot of times I'll try. But this is what I saw these kids all sneak into Lollapalooza the other day. Did you see that?
No.
Like 150 of them just said, fuck it, and they just rushed and jumped over this fence. And that's what I tweeted about it, too. It's like, if you want to sneak in, here's advice. Go 1 or go 150. Any more or less is – anytime I try to sneak in with 2 people, it's fucking harder. But
was that in Colorado, the Lollapalooza?
No, it was in Chicago. It was like last week. But the last one, the last good time we snuck in was my buddy Randy. Last year at Frontier Days, we had like 9 of us, and we had 6 tickets. So we were walking up, and it's just all volunteers at Frontier Days, and they're older people. They're just chill. And so we made up a plan. We said, we'll walk up here, and then when we'll have Randy hold all the tickets, but then he'll just drop them on accident. And then when in the chaos of everyone picking up tickets, we'll try to slide a few people by. So when Randy was walking up, he, instead of just like casually dropping them, he kind of pretends like he's going to trip and just kind of fucking throws them up in the air, and they just fall down like confetti, and all hell breaks. We all made it by easy, but it was so funny just watching, because he's a big dude. It looked like he's going to eat shit, so everyone kind of rushed over. Tickets are flying all over. We could have walked 50 people by. So that one was like fun. But anything good, I haven't done it. I've been lucky that I haven't done it. I haven't had to sneak into anything real big lately. But that laminate is the key.
Is that your go-to every time?
Yeah, I just like wearing it. If you just wear it today, you just get different treatment. It really is crazy, the power that I feel when I have it on, because people just treat you different. But that's my favorite thing. And like I always say, I mean, like, if you – I do it at Pepsi Center. Last time I did it at Pepsi Center was just I had tickets up, but I just moved down because the pass I use has all access on it, and it has the band's name above it. So then I just hold it up with my thumb to cover the band, but then you can see the all access. And in the dark, and those people, they don't know shit, because there's a different laminate every night. The Nuggets have a different one. The Avalanche have one. If Rihanna has one. So I use it to get down to the floor. But I love the laminate life. It's fucking
the laminate life.
Have you ever been recognized or like someone new or no?
No, I wish, because I think they would just let me go.
I would.
And if you're doing it, just if you're listening and you're let some fucking people pass. Who cares? Like,
we were gonna try it at the Rapids game on last Saturday.
I bet it'll work.
I think we get it.
Part of it is
easy.
just like believing. You have that laminate. You're just on your phone and you just start walking. Then the second I get stopped, I'm like, oh, hold on. Oh, okay, my bad. And then I just pretend like I'm still on the phone, so I don't have to talk to him. I'll just say, oh, hold on, I'll be right back. I'm on the phone. Then I just go to another gate. But, they'd be stupid to – I mean, if they had any sense, if I was a security guard, if you stop the wrong person, that's how you get in trouble. Like, if you keep out someone that's supposed to be in, then we have a problem. If someone gets in on accident – like, if I'm the owner's son and then you stop me, I'll be like, what the fuck, man? And then all hell breaks loose. But if I just get in,
did you ever have to do that? Like, do you know who I am?
No. I was, what's so funny? I wanted to do it today for no reason because I was walking. So they're setting up for Billy Joel. So I like to walk around Coors Field. There's like a back part where the players park and shit that you're not really supposed to go, but it doesn't matter. It's just kind of like a lap for me. And I did it a lot of times. And then the other day, this dude stopped me like a month ago, and it was a night game, and I was walking through at like 1, and he's like, oh, you can't. I go, I'm just going back towards my house. He made a big deal out of it. I was like, all right. And then today when I was walking through, I had my headphones on. The first security guard, I just walked by and just waved. But then I was like, if they stop me today, I'm just going to say that I'm Billy Joel's son. And I'm just walking, and no one else around to impress, nothing. Like, even if I would have never told this story if I didn't do this podcast, but that's just in my head. I was like, What if they stop me? What if I just say I'm Billy Joel's son? What are they going to do? They're like, well, do you have an idea? I go, no, I just left the Four Seasons. I'm just walking over here to see. I don't think anyone would fuck with